Hey there, alligators. So today, me and a bunch of other Catholic YouTuber moms and wives are doing a collaboration where we are all sharing our top 5 homemaking tips with you guys. We're all going to be creating a playlist, so I'll link that at the end of the video and below in my description if you want to check all of these out. If you're already a member of the alligator family, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to you as well. Around here, we like to take life one bite at a time, which I think fits in perfectly with my homemaking tips. My first tip for homemaking is to have your house blessed. This not only causes the Holy Spirit to be in every corner of the house, but it also gives the opportunity for when guests come over to see the chalk on your door and ask, hey, what is that? And you can say, oh, well, the 20 and the 17, in my case, mean that the house was blessed in 2017. And then the C, the M, and the B stand for the 3 wise men, Casper, Melchior, and Balthazar, because in the Catholic tradition, we know the names of the 3 wise men. Now, as a Catholic convert, a lot of my family is still Protestant, so it's always fun to be able to give them that little piece of history that has survived through oral tradition. My second homemaking tip is make your bed first thing every morning. This is something that they do in the military, and it's definitely something that I have found helpful in keeping my home quaint and organized. It is something that is very simple to do. It's a simple task, but it really starts your day off very properly, and it just allows for that feeling of satisfaction of, wow, I cleaned something. And for me, nothing looks better than a made bed. There's something about having the sheets square and organized that puts me at ease and helps me sleep at night. My third tip has to be keep everything square. As you can see here, this table looks not organized at all. But if I just simply organize all the magazines and put them in nice little stacks and place everything in just squares, that causes it to look so much more organized. This can be done in a lot of different areas. If you have bookshelves, if you have a desk with a lot of papers on it, simply stacking everything and putting it in a square pile makes a world of a difference. Fourth is in regard to laundry. I personally have found it most helpful to do laundry as it comes up. Some people find that if they do laundry one day a week, that works for them. I know my sister prefers to do laundry on Wednesdays, and on every Wednesday she does about 9 loads of laundry back to back to back, and that's her laundry day. For me, I like to combine everything. I don't separate out whites, which I do occasionally, and I'll bleach them and, do the whole OxyClean deal, but most of the time, I just look for Alex's hamper to be half full, my hamper to be half full, and now that we have a baby, her stuff has to be washed separate anyway because she has different detergent. But I keep an eye on that too, and as soon as a single load is ready, I just put it all together, put it in the wash, put it in the dryer, and then when it's done drying, put it away right away. Take it to the room that it's going to be put away in, dump it out on the bed, or if it's a nursery or a little kid, I just work straight out of the hamper. I don't do anything. I lay stuff out on the changing table mat, actually. But if I'm in the bedroom, lay everything out, just dump the laundry, similar to the KonMari method, right? You put it all in a pile, in a mountain on the bed, and then you have to take care of it all before you can go to sleep that night. My main theory of homemaking is do it when you see it. So when we eat dinner, I wash dishes right away. When I notice that there's cat hair that I can see on the carpet, I vacuum. When I see that there's a cobweb, I will go get the duster and I will do that. I don't have a ton of kids. I have a baby right now, which does prevent me from being able to go about my standard cleaning routine. But as she gets a little bit older, I'm going to delegate stuff to her. I'm going to, from a young age, be like, hey, will you bring that magazine over here? Or will you go grab a dust rag and dust off the coffee table? Or anything simple. Get your kids involved and let them know that cleaning can be fun. Make a game out of it. When I was younger and had to clean up my room, I would take popcorn into my room and I would have to put away 5 things before I could have a piece of popcorn. Do a positive reward system. That way, they get responsible of taking care of their own stuff. My 5th tip, the general rule is a place for everything and everything in its place. So dust belongs in the trash can. It belongs on a dust rag and then in the trash. Cat hair on the floor belongs in a vacuum. Dishes that are on the sink are to be washed, put in the drying rack and put away. Like, everything has a place, and knowing where it goes and having that place available is the most important thing. So I would definitely recommend finding a place for everything and then putting everything in its place when you notice that it is not in place, and get your kids involved in that process. Let them know that it doesn't have to be a burden. It's kind of like that Joy of Cooking cookbook that was written by Irma, whatever her last name is. It has to do with the fact of getting rid of that drudgery of baking, of cooking in the kitchen. And that whole idea of allowing the ability to clean and vacuum and dust and do everything to be a joy, to find that ability to find pleasure and satisfaction in getting those things done. I just find that when I do things, when I notice them, it doesn't all build up, and I don't suddenly have to spend 5 hours cleaning because I've spent an hour here or a half hour there or a little bit of time here. And it just allows for me to find the process enjoyable instead of being like, wow, well, I just wasted an entire Saturday cleaning because I didn't do those little pieces throughout the week. It's similar to our prayer life, right? Like, we could go to Mass every Sunday and we could spend an hour in prayer before Mass or after Mass. But if we're not seeking God every single day and doing that little bit of prayer every day along the way, we're not developing that good relationship. We're not actually seeking Him and finding the fullness of what we could have in that relationship with Him. And a similar piece can be there for our houses. If we just spend a little bit of time every day straightening or cleaning or doing anything like that, it can help. And maybe that's praying a decade of the rosary while you vacuum, or singing hymns with your kids as you help them put away their laundry. I believe overcoming the drudgery of it all and overcoming that dread of having to clean or having to do laundry or having to put stuff away is probably the biggest thing. And if we seek God, I don't know who the patron saint is of cleaning. I wish I did. Maybe I can be her one day. Just kidding. But whoever that may be, I'm sure there are several. Seek them, build a relationship with them, and they will help instill that grace of loving cleaning. Like, they can actually help you enjoy washing the dishes because you can see the dirtiness get clean and anything like that. It's just one step at a time, one bite at a time. Keep on going. It's okay. Our houses are not always perfect. You know, it's kind of like I just watched Yours, Mine, and Ours again. And how homes are for free expression, not good impressions, is what the mom always says. So just keep trying and see how it goes for you. I will be praying for all of you, and I know that all of these other moms have way more tips than I do as far as it goes with having children. I can only speak from my own experience as being a child and what I intend to do with my children. Enjoy the playlist, and we will see you all next time. So until then, take care. We'll see you later, alligator.